What's up, everybody? King Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Today, we're going to be talking about staking coins yet again. We're looking at APYs of up to 87,000%, and we are actually joining 3 new ones today. So, we're going to talk about all of them and get into just a little bit of the details on what's been going on with these staking coins that I've been getting into so far. Now, don't forget, guys, I do have my Patreon page right here. If you sign up to be a patron, you're going to get 2 things: access to my videos 2 to 3 days earlier than everyone else on YouTube, as well as access to my Discord channel. And shout outs to my Discord channel because they're honestly the guys that are bringing me all of these staking coins, or a majority of them. So the ones that we're talking about today actually came directly from people within my Discord channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and first talk about the staking coins of the past. So I've been in a lot of these things. It's actually kind of a red day, and that's not that big of a deal. I actually look forward to red days because that shows can the coins actually survive the pumps that they're having. So over the next couple of days, we might see some green again, and then when we see that green again, that's when you solidify those gains for the long term, because coins are much likely to keep those gains if they suffer, a little bit of a mini dump after a pump first. So as you can see here, there's 3 new coins that I've added to the staking chart, and those 3 coins are, well, there's 2 coins that we can see right here. We have Wonderland, we have Wayguswap, and we have Otterfarm. And there's actually another one that I'm actually thinking about jumping into. We'll talk about in a little bit. So let's go ahead and look at these first. So Otter Finance is another one. Did I actually put this one on here? Yeah, Otterswap is another one that I jumped into, and this is the one that I talked about in the beginning of the video with the 84,000% APY. So again, things that you guys have to remember. I'm going to keep saying this in all my videos just in case we get some new people coming in here. Even though that APY is very, very high, you're getting paid out in the native coin, not in the tried, true, and trusted coins like we've seen in the top 100. What that means is a lot of times these coins can go down significantly in value, causing you to lose money even though the APY is extremely high. But if that coin retains most of its value or even goes up, then you're actually making a lot on a day-to-day basis. And we can actually look at that in my staking chart in a little bit, but 84,000% with Otter Finance. Otter Finance is on the Polygon blockchain, and they're doing a few things that are a little bit different, but for the most part, most of what we're looking at here with these crazy high APYs that end up having a huge amount of total value locked are clones of the Olympus DAO contract right here on the Ethereum blockchain. Another one that's actually done really, really well over the past couple days is Wonderland. Taking a look at the chart over here, I started talking about Wonderland at a price of $6,910, and now it's sitting at somewhere around about $9,176. And Wonderland is, we've been in this for, how many days have we been in Wonderland? About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 days a week now. And Wonderland is paying a crazy APY of 71,000% yearly, which is incredible. And on top of that, that is APY that I've been getting for 7 days. So you can see that, let me see if the numbers are on here, $475 out of a $1,000 deposit is not too shabby. Actually, a $4,000 deposit is not too shabby for 7 days. That's really, really good. And you're looking at about pretty much the same profits. This is 71,000% APY from Wonderland, 84,000% APY from Otter Finance. So pretty much the same profits from this one right here. So I did put in quite a big chunk of change in here, and hopefully we'll reap similar rewards from this contract as well. So that's Otter Finance and Wonderland both doing fantastic. But of course, make sure you stay plugged into those communities to make sure that they are keeping up with updates and staying relevant in this space, because as you know, whenever something successful like Olympus DAO comes out, you have tons and tons of clones, and you can have a lot of hemorrhaging of prices if there's too many clones coming out. So another one that actually came out recently, this was another one that someone in my Discord talked about. This is Wayguswap. So Wayguswap is actually on a completely different blockchain, a completely different second layer solution known as Velas. So I decided to jump into this today. I've actually been looking at it over the past couple of days, and today I felt like was a really nice time to jump in because Velas is down a pretty good percentage, about 26% from its all-time high yesterday. So I figure, now's the time to try and come up on the re-rise for Velas if it does kind of hit those all-time high levels again. It can hit 25% in another day really, really quickly. So I did buy some Velas tokens to get into Wayguswap. And Wayguswap over here is ranked at about $2 right now from its all-time high of about $3 2 days ago. So it's holding its value actually pretty darn nicely. Now, some things to note here. Wayguswap is actually completely different than all of the other staking platforms that I'm in right now. And one of the reasons is because of what I'm doing in it. And what I'm doing is I'm liquidity pool farming in here. So this is very similar to like your Pancake Swap, your Quick Swap, your Goose Finance, if you guys remember that, where you're not really risking the coin. So you don't actually have to buy any Waygu coins to farm this and get more Waygu coins. You can actually just provide liquidity to the platform so that it can start becoming the main swap platform for this blockchain, Velas. So what I did is I jumped into the VLXBUSD farm right here, and that APR is about 3,841%. So again, you're getting some really, really nice rewards from this as well. I'm not sure if I'm on the Binance Smart Chain, so we can't see our rewards right now, but they are pretty darn nice that I'm getting on a hourly basis. Now, what that means is I can't really track this because I don't have a starting price since my starting price is in VLX and not in Waygu, but nonetheless, that APR will continue to give me rewards. So that is what I'm going to try and track, the rewards that I've been getting from Wayguswap. Now, last thing to note, if you do buy Waygo, keep in mind that when you have farms like this, where you get the token for free, essentially just for providing liquidity from other coins that are way more stable. A lot of times that coin can dump to zero, dump to death really, really quickly. So do be careful, even though there are some pools in Wayguswap which will offer you a lot more APR and APY for using the Waygu token. That Waygu token is subject to extreme volatility just because of the way that it's set up. So those are the two that I wanted to focus on. I don't want to get too heavy into all this stuff because it's a lot to follow, a lot to pick up on. So Otterfinance on the Polygon blockchain, Wonderland, which I believe is on the Avalanche blockchain, and Wayguswap, which is on the Velas blockchain. Now you will have to watch a couple videos to get onto the Velas blockchain. It actually took me a while. The short version of it, you will have to get the Velas specific wallet to bridge your tokens from either Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain to the Velas Smart Chain. Once you do that, that's when you can actually start farming. So that's kind of the trick, is getting involved in that. But I'm not going to make a tutorial video on that in this video because it would be too long. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys leave a comment on my Patreon channel, and I will go ahead and make a tutorial video on how to get involved in this token. But honestly, I'm not super bullish on Wayguswap. We'll see what happens with it. Velas is kind of a cool blockchain. It's actually Solana on the Ethereum virtual network. So I'm not going to get too much into that, but that's what Velas is, and it's currently sitting at rank 134. So we might see a lot of other farms and potentially other Ohm clones jump in on the Velas blockchain over time. And then finally, the last thing that I want to talk about is some coins that I'm actually interested in jumping into a little bit later. I think Kadena is one of them. So Kadena is another second layer solution that's pretty different than the rest of them. Most of these second layer solutions are proof of stake, and Kadena, I think, is proof of work. So what that means is it's going to work similar to Bitcoin and how it's farmed and mined and all that stuff. So that gives it a lot more security. So it's going to be an interesting competitor because I don't know if there's any other second layer solutions with smart contracts on it that do proof of work. So this is why I think it's going to stand out. So I'm going to pick up some Cadena. I was hoping to get some when it kind of rebounded in price a little bit, but it's continuing to go up. So I might just have to buy it on the up and up. So that's just something that's on my radar. But I'll keep you guys updated on this. Like I said, it's a pretty red day, but I get excited when I see red days. So we see a lot of minus numbers on the chart here. But again, it'll all pay off over time. So in a week from now, if these prices stick, if the bull run sort of continues, things are going to be green, for the duration of me kind of holding them. And the last thing I'll note on, guys, is do be careful. A lot of these farms that I just recently got into, the ohm clones, are pretty darn risky. So keep that in mind. Just because I'm putting a substantial amount in them doesn't mean it's going to work out nicely for me in them. I do have the majority of my crypto in stuff that is more reliable and less risky. So do keep that in mind. But I'm excited for these ohm clones, these with these crazy high APYs, and for some of the second layer solutions. That's everything for today, guys. I don't want to rant too much. Remember, guys, I do have my Patreon channel if you want to support me and get access to my videos 2 to 3 days earlier than everyone else here on YouTube, as well as getting access to my Discord community where people are bringing the information about this stuff, guys. If you want to learn about this stuff before everyone else and before me, potentially, that Discord group will be helpful. All right, guys, catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.